This is your today's Monday Music Headlines, Monday, January the 30th. Hardcore Homeboys of the Bull Jump Camp to Dave Lombardo before suicide tendency the January 18th also in Berlin, Germany during the Resistance tour. You guys don't know who Dave Lombardo is. Dave Lombardo is like probably to me is definitely one of the top greatest drummers. I mean, during his time with Slayer and now with Suicide Tendencies. Whitesnake in full flight is a fully independent location of collaboration based neo-nerd combination behind the scenes shots. The gig flows from in the early years of the Congo's band. 40% in our 28-page full-color hardback book, limited to 300. Each book has an initially number to the newly case. So that's really cool that Whitesnake there's going to be a book in collaboration based neo-nerd of shots of the band Whitesnake during their time. California Rockers upload video footage that flows on original Kiss guitarist Ace for the Jefferson recordings in Canyon and Algoa Hills, California. Whereas release Kiss release Return to Kiss gained strength lastly year after Kiss their Paul Stanley on the cover song. Represents much guitar social balloon was interviewed by Terry Carr for the last edition of the Boxing Rock WDH FM radio station. He talks about what's like to live on an oppressive government. CITI is working with Live Nation on the Seed Sound Hall, a new live music platform curated exclusive card member successor music experiences across the United States performance from major areas into meet and greet backstage. CITI Sound Hall will take access to limits of live experience kicking off. Metallica is performing iconic Hollywood the exclusive by CITI card members. This year's marks the debut of Los Rages, a two-day music festival taking over 2 square blocks in downtown Las Vegas on Friday, April 21st and Saturday, April 27th. Created by Los Rages will feature Avenged Sevenfold, Godsmack, Anthrax, Coheed, Cabaret, Killswitch, and Breaking Benjamin. Him, Suicide Tendencies, Main, Apocalyptica, Dark Scenario, and Sonata Antarctica are one of the confirmed bands of 2010 anniversary edition of Tuska Festival. Set to take place in June 30th to July 2nd in Helsinki, Finland. The festival building ships as well as June 30th, Suicide Tendencies, Main, Winter Sun, in Sony and Berjulia. Anarchy's Vancouver. So if I butcher those bands' names wrong, forgive me. Danish heavy metal legends were celebrated for honor of the Pioneer Prize at this year's Sertopilin annual award, starting with South for origin. Which for Heavy Fire King title track with their studio Black Star Brothers can be seen below. This was released in February 3rd. Nuclear Blast, Black Star Brothers from Ricky Warren codes on the track with only fools to believe that rock and roll can originate in the world. Music history made Deep Purple and Alice Cooper joined as special guests at the Air Winter Band. This 19 cities across the America this summer epic rock tour produced by Live Nation touring service. Long goodbye to Deep Purple. So, guys, according to Ian Pace, as I mentioned to you guys last week, that Deep Purple might, like you said, that he hasn't said for sure that this might be Deep Purple's last run since they've been inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame since last year. New interview with music writer Joel Gusty, legendary singer Green on the Arena MSG Alcatraz game. Grand Parliament discussing a number of topics, including the arrival in Reno in 1970, the following the departure of original vocalist Ryan in the studio. He goes on to looking back on the Rainbow said, I really didn't think I belonged there. Very concerned David Reese, who fronted acceptance late he is proud of the album he made with the band, so he should hate everything about the current singer's vocals as proof for accept the Heat LP that he and following the departure of Yul Dirkschneider. The thing about Ozzy Osbourne that really strikes me, because for a guy who has seen it, done it, and still doing it to this day, because I mean, for somebody that's really gone off the rails, I mean, he said he has a sex addiction less than 6 months after he seems separate from the story. Long-term treatment was made in public. You know, for a guy like Ozzy Osbourne, he should have really kept his personal life private because of him. I mean, something like that Ozzy Osbourne's going through, it should be kept behind closed doors. It doesn't have to be made public just because you're a famous rock music icon. Foreign Great Whites and current Jackals, Great Whites, and Jackals had lowered for vice members of Red Coon, all the leaders of races, including Russell Wu and 22 sued, founding Great White guitarist, Mark King, guitarist, keyboard, Michael Larry, and drummer. It's hard to tell your friend. It's hard to hear your friend telling lies about your career or reinventing the past. You know, Jack Russell, he is a good player because, you know, I think for music bands, I mean, say that you were in a band for so many years and somebody else goes behind your back and stabs you in the back and forms like a newer version of that band. It's like what Rat is going through right now. Or Slipknot, Kurt Vimic, and Shine Cyan drummer Joey Jordan was interviewed by rock journalist Rachel Collins for a edition of 101 on Rachel Collins podcast. He talks about his time with Slipknot. He said, the guys in Slipknot are brothers forever. I guess Guns N' Roses are still currently doing their tour in Kobe, Japan. How does a band, like somebody that's still very young, like unlocking the truth? When it comes to across the genre lines of hard rock, heavy metal to rock, have plenty of bands with like successful crossover hits from JD to Linkin Park, but research some of these iconic collaborators will fall off the wayside. Unlocking the truth teams up America's Got Talent star Sky Cats with Rockstar single. Identical twins Camila and Kennedy Kid used a video for cover version of Alex classic era 7 song features Ken Barlow on drums, Camila against Lisa Heart Attack 2. So that to me, that's like pretty impressive because I know how Politica, their first album was all Metallica covers. Now you got these twins, Camila and Kenny Kid, continuing that same tradition. Alice Jane guitarist Derek Jones contributed a song called Job to the Four Kind Subject album for his action sequence John Wick Chapter 2 due to November 10th, March 3rd. Greek guitar virtuoso Gus G, well known for rock metal circles for his work Ozzy Osbourne and leader of his own band Fire was interviewed rockers, which is awful. Restriction of all podcast. He said he's the wrong guy to ask about status Osbourne's new solo. Ethical Records is set March 17th release for Iron Magazine. The EP Queen of Hell 12-inch vinyl format, also a brand new name Iron Magazine actually a cross connects a team up between Danko Jones and John Caprice from Danko Jones who sees the Tom to the circle. Some sad news of the world of music. Former Black Sabbath keyboardist Jeff Nichols has passed away this morning. Long battle of lung cancer, 68 years old. Nichols passed with from West South guitarist Tony World by his sport band member. Slam guitarist Gary King issued personal statement in response to controversy that arose with Photoshop picture of Donald Trump and the members of the band appeared on their Instagram account. Slayer from Tom Ray posted the image of the criticized fans, which people was saying that he saw it. For Pantera from film since it's got lost for love I understand for friends of hell musicians that have contributed to media service and gained awareness through yelling which was slogan in California concert.